Hi, Gemini. This is Jeffrey. This is Ripecolor. And this is your reading for August 14th to the 21st. Blessings. I do all them, I always do a different order and all that. So, I did fire and I did earth. And I was like, should I do air? Should I do water? And I was like, Gemini, do Gemini. I was like, okay. So there's this sense of spontaneity, which is kind of fun. And Gemini is really good at that, really good at that. Probably better at that than anybody, which I admire. Because I like to think I'm spontaneous, but I'm really not. I wish I were more spontaneous. I mean, to a certain extent. To a certain extent, I have more control and energy. All right. But not for this reading. I'm going to be completely spontaneous. All right. So please like, subscribe, share, comment, press the bell for notifications. Please become a member. I am offering a special on readings this month. The information is below. It's 20% off. And, I'm going to take on some Gemini energy. I don't have anything in Gemini. I think my point of fortune is in Gemini. All right. But I seem to, and I've said this before, out of all the air sign, I attract more Geminis than anything, by far, much more than I do Libra, Aquarius, generally. All right, 1, 2, 3. All right, I'm gonna have some water. I really like glass. I really do. I don't know why I'm telling you that, but I do. This is going to be odd. I think you've been telling yourself that you cannot release yourself from your limitations, release yourself from your sort of what you feel is struggle, what you feel like you're confined to. And I think you've been telling yourself that. But Spirit says, actually, you're incorrect. You can release yourself. I like that. There's this whole energy this whole week. You're in my 7th sign of releasing ourselves from our own limitations, whether they be physical or mental, or there's an energy of that. There's this energy of I don't know, anything can happen, and can it let it be good? Energy, which is really fun and lovely. Yeah. Because I think once you allow yourself to release yourself and listen to your intuition and listen to what your guides are saying to you, you can go into a place of clarity and abundance and nourishing. And this is really, I mean, if this card could fit into 1 week, this is it, mid-August, Yep. I feel like you're going to get a lot of intuitive messages and really clear, because this to me is Archangel Michael. And when you start working with the angels, they have different energies, and Michael has this energy that's really clear, direct. There's no mistaking it. There's no mistaking it. There's not what if? Well, I sort of meant, it's not that. It's not that at all. It's do this now, like that. That it's like that. So I feel like once you make that decision, but I think it's a decision you have to make. It's almost so it's a little bit like this. So, I mean, I don't know what it is to be a Gemini, but this is what's been going on with me. So in the past, I don't even know how long, maybe week. I mean, I think it's been coming slowly, but since that Lionsgate thing, I've been going deeper into my spiritual practice. And when I start to think of things, lately, it doesn't it doesn't start in the negative. A lot of times I'll have a thought and I'll wonder something to myself, why or how. And the messages that I've been hearing and getting and feeling are not like my usual messages. My usual messages would be work, it's on the it was on the negative, and I feel like something has definitely shifted because I mean it's not like it's not there, but it's kind of like on vacation where it's taking like the back seat um to who's driving. And who's driving is like, we're going to get there on time. And the one in the back seat is like, what's taking so long? You went the wrong way. I always sound like Edward G. Robinson. I love Edward G. Robinson. Yeah. Anyway, what a great actor he was. Anyway, I feel like you're going to get this really clear, direct energy and hit, and it's like okay, an example would be, you want to do something and then you get a negative thought, and immediately it's going to, you're going to hear it's like it's a negative thought pattern that doesn't make any sense. That's an old habit, and I'm not engaging in that anymore. So a little bit like that. Yeah, I'm engaging in creativity and abundance and flow. That's what I'm engaging in. Really, wow, nice. Yeah, the old way is dead. I'm moving forward. I have a clear new plan as to how I'm going to move forward. I'm done with that. I'm done with that old energy. I'm done with that negative thinking. I'm done with that, you know, shooting myself in the foot before I even walk out of the house. You know, oh, I look fat and that. It's like none of that. Like it's like I don't even hear you anymore. Yeah, because that just, keeps me in a state of heartache. And, I don't really want to be in a state of heartache anymore. I don't want to have to like fight off all these, insane things. It's like, I'm not even going to fight them off. I'm just going to like eliminate them or pay them no mind. It's almost like they're not there. It's almost like they're not there. It's like you had an infestation, how to put it. You had an infestation of, some kind of yuckiness. I'll even, give an example. And then you wake up one day and it's like, there's not a roach in the house. It's like, all right, great. Thanks. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So this is really easy to rate as a negative card, but it's almost like that tower of negative thinking that was loomed in your mind or in your spirit or in your heart or whatever, or all three, is like disintegrated. It's like it was never there. It was like it was never there. So I was watching this thing in Spanish yesterday online, a documentary of the Zocalo. The Zocalo is the main square of Mexico City, and it's built atop where the Aztecs had all their sacred rituals and space. And it goes to, I mean, it was in Spanish. So it was really kind of hard to understand. It was all like this 3D stuff. And they show you, how big the pyramid became. And then the Spanish show up and they build this and they build that. But like the Zocalo, which is an enormous square in the middle of the city here, it's really big. At, at certain different times they had statues there. Other times they had buildings in the middle of it. Other times they had trees. And then it was like, and if you walk around there, there's no remnant of any of those buildings. There's no remnant of the trees. There's no remnant of so many of the places, of the way it was configured. No remnant. Like had I not watched that, I never would have known that there was this big statue, that they had buildings there, that once they, you'd never know. It's just completely paved over. And it's almost like that. It's almost like that. It's like this energy of all that, you know, all those demons in our own heads, telling us, you can't do that, not good enough, all that is just like, doesn't exist anymore. Just, I don't, I don't know where it went. I don't really care where it went. I'm not going to go searching for it. It's like, it's just not there. Like, and it's almost like new life, a new beginning, a new spirit, a new I don't know, outlook. Um, it's this is so wrong. It's like spirit came in and took it away. That's why that's why I'm interpreting that today. It's like all of a sudden spirit comes in and just takes it away, takes it away. Yeah, like by magic, like by magic, it's instantaneous. Do I believe? Do I subscribe? Do I is my mind open enough to say things can shift in a moment? Yes, yes. And that's what I'm feeling. And I'm feeling that for a lot of us, for a lot of signs, for a lot of for humanity. It's like all of a sudden, it's like, there was something there, it's not there anymore. Okay. Yep. So I had this, I think, for the sign before that. This is, the end of a way of thinking, a new dawn rising. And um there's an energy in that card. It's too much with the traffic. There's an energy in that card of I can't revive it. It's like I can't revive it. There's no point in even trying to revive it. There's that energy. It's like you have an appliance that is kind of in the way on the counter. You use it on occasion. It's really old. It's been acting up for years already. The electric is sort of funny on it. The whole thing. Dirty. It's like, and it's really big. And it's been there for so long, you don't realize how much room it's taking up on the counter. And all of a sudden, like you wake up one day and it's like, I think I'll use this thing. And you plug it in, and it's like nothing happens. There's no there's no nothing. And it's like there's no reviving it. You can't even get the parts. You don't even know what it does. It's like you don't even know what it does. And so finally, it's almost like you wake up and it's not there anymore. It's almost like you wake up and it's not there. It was just a huge contraption on the kitchen counter. I don't know what it did. I don't think you ever knew what it did. And it's just this huge contraption. And like it's no longer there. And it's like, wow, look at all this open space. Wow. I'm gonna have plenty of room to like chop vegetables. I'm gonna have like maybe that pasta machine or that Cuisinart or whatever I wanted to get. Like I have room for it now. It's like, what was it that was there? I don't remember. What was it? I don't know. It was just really big and really ugly and kind of full of grease and kind of came with the house. And I didn't even know it was in my way, but now it's no longer there. And it's like, boy, doesn't this feel good? A little bit like that. That's what it feels. Okay, I'm not going to throw another card. Um, hmm. New path opening because you're listening to your intuition, ready to let go of the things that have been constricting you. It happens out of nowhere. The end of a way of thinking, the Godhead coming through and giving you strength and courage and ministering to you, almost healing you, abundance and creativity and flow and ease. Really, more messages from the angels and omens and clear thinking, abundance, nourishment, moving forward into the future, the heartache being gone, not even feeling defensive about it, just being confident that the time is now. There we go. I would love to continue these videos, but it's just too cloudy. So I know it looks darker for me, but I think you are my last one for the day. I would love to continue, but I'm I'm allowing outside influences um, to reveal what's next as the day goes on. Very unusual for me. So, blessings to you. Thanks for tuning in and have a lovely, beautiful week. And, it's almost like I think the energy or maybe the prayer for this week is take away whatever's blocking me um, from whatever it is that you'd like to experience. Um, and know it's gone. And know it's gone. It's as simple as that. I think it can happen instantaneously. It has for me, at different moments in my life. And I feel like this is one of those moments. So enjoy. Blessings.